right, you guys, for our Core and More Pilates 12.0 episode, you will want a band that we'll use later to activate our glutes, and then a mat so that we can do our core work. Okay? And depending on the flexibility in your band, you know, your movements might range differently. So start your watches. We have about 10 minutes of core work. We'll get breaks in there, and then we'll follow that with a side series with those bands. Okay? So let's go ahead and roll it all the way down. We're going to start nice and simple as we warm this up with the chest lift. So your hands are behind your head, and you're going to cement that lower back down into your mat so there's no gap here. And you're going to lift and release. Lift and release. We're going to do each exercise for about a minute, and then we'll give ourselves transition time. So really push down as you lift your chest up towards your ceiling. Feet are about hip distance apart, nice and easy. Keep breathing. Lift, 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 lift. Just nice and easy. Give me about 30 more seconds right here. Lift and lower. Lift, lift, lift. Really engaging that core the whole time. So we're pushing down, creating that resistance. About 15 seconds right here. Right there, you guys. Go ahead and hug those knees. Release any tension in that back. We're going to do a side-to-side roll. Heads can go on your ground to modify. Big, deep breaths through that nose. And we're going to go ahead and get into a leg lift, but this is a point and a flex with that toe. So hands are going to go underneath our glutes. This adds a little bit more stability. Legs are going to extend out. As we flex to go down, I want you to point to lift up. Okay? All right, here we go. So we extend, point to lift up, flex to go down, and point to go up. So we're going to make sure that our lower back stays connected. So that's going to tell you when we're getting to our spot too low, and then when we get up here at the top. So as you feel like your back's starting to lift off the ground, you've gone far enough. Okay, down and lift. 30 more seconds right here. Now, can you lift your head here? Absolutely. But if your head needs that break, go ahead and keep it down. Keep reaching. Almost there, you guys. So good. Almost there, almost there. Right here, hug those knees, rock side to side. So we are going into a single leg bridge bicycle. So if that's too much for you, do a standard bicycle. We will switch that leg halfway through. As our hands go behind our head, it looks like this. So we're going to press our hips up and it's opposite leg bicycle. And we keep on this same side. Okay, so those hips stay lifted slightly. All right, team, here we go. Press up, draw opposite elbow to knee, and then bicycle that same leg. We're going to stay right here for 30 seconds. Stay lifted. Keep breathing. Lifting that shoulder blade off the ground if we can. 3, 2, switch legs out, lift into that, extend opposite knee and elbow. Keep going, keep going. Almost there, you guys. Right there, hips drop, knees to chest, rock side to side. If you've drifted on your mat, go ahead and bring yourself back. We're going into a bridge with a double crunch. So it looks like this, team. side the whole time, okay? If you prefer, they can go behind your head so you're ready. But that depends on where you want to go with this. Not yet. 3, 2, here we go. Press up, bridge. Release down, double crunch. Press up, bridge. Release down, double crunch. So when you double crunch, I want your hips to lift and your shoulder blades to lift off the ground. This is why it's important that we have that mat down to protect your spine as we lift up into that C curve. Squeeze, you're about halfway. Keep going, you guys. Squeeze. Almost there, come on. Keep squeezing, keep lifting. Give me 10. 3, 2, and time. Go ahead and hug those knees. Again, if you drifted, shift your way back. We're going into a toe tap in that tabletop position here. So you're going to keep those legs in a T, or actually a 90-degree angle. Okay, and then we're going to tap down and lift. Tap down and lift. If you're ready, let's just get going. Come on. Always resetting. If you can have that chest lifted too, keep that head up. Nice and light with those hands behind your head. Always resetting back to that 90-degree angle. Good job. Are you pushing that lower back down? Yes, you are. Everything is strong in that core. Lock it in. Almost there, team, almost there. Come on. Stay with me. I know we didn't get a big long break there. We'll get one after this set. Almost there, come on. Keep breathing. Resetting to that table. We might be doing extra, that's okay. 3, 2, right here, release down, drop that head, rock side to side. We're getting ready for our single leg stretch. I'll make sure that you get your full 30-second break right here. In that single leg stretch, we're really gonna squeeze one knee in and extend the opposite leg out. So we feel that tension and compression. And then we alternate as we go, okay? Head can be lifted, and I'll show you that way, or you can keep it down and modified. All right, here we go. We're gonna lift and squeeze and switch. 1 minute right here. Remember, we're imprint. Keep that lower back down into your mat the whole time. Reach and reach. A little squeeze there. Squeeze it in. So depending on your room, you can even add that scoop and slide with that foot. Scoop and slide. You give me about 30 more seconds right here. Come on, team. Keep those abs pulled in. Almost there, almost there. Right there, drop your head, rock side to side. We're getting ready for scissors. Scissors are a long leg, so we have one leg up and one leg out, and we pulse here at the top as we switch. If you can't hold on to your calf, we hold on to our hamstring, okay? Or we bend those knees as much as we need. So we choose what works for you. Let's go ahead and get going. 3, 2, lift, extend, pulse, and switch. Keep that lower back down. Keep squeezing here. attention is. It's in our core work. Keep reaching out through those toes and the top of our heads. 30 more seconds. Good job, you guys. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, and time. Go ahead, hug that knee, release that head down. Use your knees to help you roll up. We're going into a side plank. Now you could be on that hand, or if that's too much on your wrist, go on your forearm. And we're gonna try to add our hip dips. So wherever you're gonna be, this bottom leg can be down to modify, so it could look like this. You're dipping lower. Otherwise, it's full extension with both feet out. I like crossing my top leg over, but that's preference. You can keep them both stacked if that's better for you. All right, 30 seconds right here. Down and left, down and left, down, left, down. Good job. We're gonna switch about halfway. It doesn't have to be very big in this motion. We're adding that little hip lift, really contracting those side obliques the whole time. Good job. Good, switch sides for me. You can flip over, I'm still gonna see ya. Stack those hips, stack those shoulders, lift and lower. Good. You could always just hold this too, right? Yep. Almost there, team, come on. Right there, nice and strong. Go ahead, bring it back down. We're going into a high plank, and you can keep that high plank on your forearms if you need a break for those wrists and keep it a low plank. And it's gonna add a rotation. So this rotation, we pull, open up slightly, and release back down. Always resetting into that high plank so we keep our perfect form. All right, keep those shoulders right above your wrists. Tuck your toes behind you in your high plank. Go ahead, hold it here. If you're adding the rotation, stack your shoulders, bring it back. Here, reset, other side. Reset, other side. Reset. Good. About 30 seconds, you guys. Keep going right here. You're almost there. Good job. Stay with it. Right there. All right, go ahead and press it back into your child's pose. We have one more for core, and it's gonna be a high plank shifting into a down dog. We like that big movement, gives us a nice stretch in that lower back. And those shoulder get some extra work. And then we'll move on to some glute exercises, okay? Shaking out those wrists. You're going in about 10. All right, here we go. Shoulders right above those wrists, tuck your toes behind you, high plank. Shift back, drop your heels low, press down, shift it again forward. Shift it back. Now, if you want to add layers to your practice, maybe we lift a leg. And you can always swap as you shift forward and back. And back. Give me about 30 seconds. Keep breathing, you guys. We're almost there. Press those heels down in your down dog. All right, team, right there. Drop your knees. Press your hips low. Find your child's pose here. Such good work. All right, so we're going to start with our bands, and they go on our thighs, but we're moving into the side series. Okay, bands add a little extra tension. Can you do it if you didn't have a band? Absolutely. And you still feel this work. Okay. So about a fist above that kneecap, right there. We don't want it right on the joint, right above it. And as you sink low, we're going to stack our hips and stack our shoulders. I'm going to go into a prop position here, still pulling up on that core, just so I can see better, but you can go all the way down. You're going to take those feet into about a 45-degree angle off your mat, okay? And we're going to lift that top leg and lower. Notice I'm not letting my toes rotate or open up into a turnout, my dancers. We keep them right here. Feet are flexed, lift and lower, 30 seconds. Lift, lower. You are controlling this movement. Really gonna activate your outside glutes. Try not to roll back. Hips stay stacked the whole time. Yep. That tension the band creates, you really start feeling this heat up a little bit earlier. Keep going. Yes. Love that work from you. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Hold at the top. Pulse. You can point that foot, add variation. Lift, 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 lift. Good work, good work. Keep going, you guys. We're only doing a couple minutes each side. It's not very long. Drop that foot down. Here we go. We're going to lift, lift, down, down. Lift, lift, down, down. If that's too much when you're propped, go all the way down. So we lift, lift, down, down. Lift, lift, down, down. Lift, lift, down, down. Lift, lift, down, down. Almost there. All right, bring it back up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Yes, this is heating up. Remember, you can take that break if you need it and then jump back in. Woo. Come on, you guys. Three, two, right there. All right, go ahead and bring yourself. You can flip all the way over. I'm turning all the way around so I can still see you. Give me about 30 seconds. Sorry if you were paused on Instagram. Battery getting low. Well, we'll be doing the same thing on this opposite side. So again, my hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. We're going to lift with this single top leg lifts and lowers. So lift, lift, lift. Legs stay in about 45-degree angle right in front of you. Lift, 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 lift. Keep going. Lift, lift, lift. Control the band. Lift, lift. Hold the top for me. Point that foot. You're pulsing. Lift, 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 lift. So now that work has shifted to this top leg. Your bottom leg might be fired up slightly. Still it's stability and it's working that bottom. Keep going. Lift, 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 lift. Woo. Doesn't take long, does it? All right, bring that foot back down. I'm going to rotate all the way down to the floor. We're going to lift, lift, down, down, 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 lift, lift, down, down. Almost there. Back to pulses. Pulse the top. Keep going, keep going. Push against that band. Lift, Right there. Go ahead and take those bands off for me. Gracefully, if we can, you can go ahead and roll all the way up to a seated position. Let's take our feet together as we press those knees apart, stretching our inner thighs slightly. If your glutes aren't ready for this stretch, you can shake them out and then bring them back in, releasing tension there as we need to. Now, if this was your focus today, was core and glutes, you could repeat this whole workout 2 times or 3 times to make it an hour. Or just one is good enough for me. Reach one leg out, extend out, find that stretch. Breathe, and then gently switch, other side. Seated tree pose. Don't worry, we'll get to those glutes. I gotta let them relax slightly. Go ahead and gently bring it back. Both legs in front, nice and even on our sit bones. We're sliding those legs. Maybe find the bottom of our feet, relaxing that chest down. Someday it will find our thighs, if not today. Go ahead, shift your hips, make one leg longer than the other. You're gonna feel this stretch slightly more in that shortened leg. And gently shift the other way. Good job. Reset, point those feet, press forward. Oh, that feels good, you guys. And then gently bring it back up. Let's drop a shoulder. We did some plank work. And get that other side. Releasing tension there. Good, bring it back. Let's get our glute stretch. We're gonna find that figure 4 stretch as we cross one leg over the other. And we can even assist this stretch as we press down if you need to. Just play with it until you feel that glute stretch. I feel it just fine right here. But that's me. My glutes tend to be very tight. And gently switch, other side. Nice job today, you guys. Thanks for practicing with me today. I can't wait to see you in person. Until then, stay safe, stay fit. I miss you, I love you. Have a great day.